Hi everybody, it's me, Jenny. Welcome back to Craft Creations. So today we are here again for the 13 crafts of Halloween. Give me 1 second, sorry. Okay. So, our last craft was this beauty that we made. This was the French fry box, and I talked about filling them up with doggy treats. But then when I got off, I realized that this would be great for small dogs like I have. But both my brothers actually, have large dogs. So little treats will do. I didn't need, like somebody left a comment saying they'd need 12 of these just for like one. So I get it. And I was thinking about it and I thought, I know what we can make. We'll make a big version of the box. So I went through my dies and I found my popcorn box. And of course, I'm going to wrap it up in the cellophane. And let me show you what I made. Look at how stinking cute. So of course I used the collection. And this is one of my favorite papers of the collection. So I did the front, the back, and then I put trick or treat. And then this has Boo on it, so I didn't have to put anything on that. And then I did the sides. So there's a little doggy paw here and it says love you and it says beware. And then another little doggy paw up here. Isn't that adorable? And then I took one of the bows that we've made and I put it on here and it got covered with glue. I know I have to fix all of that, but and then I just put some of this in here, but I am gonna fill this up with the bigger bones. So that's really awesome. And then in my stash, I had these. So this is a little bone, I guess. And I put number 1 pup on one side. And then I put Oreo Petro, because that's my other brother's dog's name, Oreo. And he's massive. He'll be a year this month, and he is a double doodle. Oh, first of all, he feels like silk. He's just the sweetest little booger on this planet. Well, he's a big booger. And then I'm gonna, this paw, and it says to Oreo, and I'm gonna wrap this around the cellophane and then give it to him for Halloween. So I thought, let's make a box together, of course. So we're going to use this paper, and this is the die that I use. It does come with this, but we're not using that because we want to see the actual paper. Now, I will say this is a bit of a because so this die you have to do 4 times, right? So I cut out 4 pieces and I cut it out in the 110-pound cardstock because it's going to be holding a dog bone and some treats, so it's going to need to be heavy like this one. So I wanted to use the paper. This is not a die cut. What this does is it makes the impression on the paper. So the idea of the die is to put it together and then run it through. But here's the problem. This paper, I could print it out on 110 cardstock, but I didn't want to do that because I like the layering. You know what I'm saying? So what I did, and it's going to be very hard to see, so maybe I'll turn it over. Let me stand up and make sure. Okay, yeah. So see the impression here? So what I did was I did it 4 times. I did one here, again, one here, and one here. So we're gonna cut this out and then we're gonna glue it on, and then I'll show you how to put it all together. So let's get started because this may take a little bit longer than the other videos because it's a little bit more intense. So you need 4 of these and then 1 of these because this is the bottom. So I'm going to put the die back. And again, guys, if you look on YouTube, if you do not have a die or this die, there are many, many, many tutorials that start, with no dies and finish with no dies. So just look that up and you will be absolutely fine. Now this is going to take a few minutes just because I kind of need to find the part that's cut, or I gotta find a really good impressioned one. Here we go. Because then what I do and I will show you, because I had to do it with the other one because the other one was really hard to follow as well. And I'm sorry if my head is in the way. But yeah, so now I'll cut this out, and then if I can't see the other ones, I will put this and follow it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So we're gonna go down this way and pray. I don't know if I did that. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. I was like, oh no. All right, and then we're gonna take a little scissor to get these little marks in here. And this I always screw up, so no laughing at me, ladies. I'm not the best cutter in the world, I can tell you that. But I try, right? I get an A for effort, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And I will say this is actually turning out a little bit better than the other one I did. Alright, and then like so. Okay, so this is gonna go on here, and I may have to, yeah, cut this just a little bit. Okay, so here's one. And again, guys, you can fast forward this because this, like I said, this is gonna take a few minutes. And then just to be safe, I am going to find the bottom part of this. Hold on. Which would be about here. And then scoot it over. And then this way I can just trace it and it'll make it a lot easier. Hopefully. Maybe. And then the top part I could see pretty good, but the bottom I was having a little bit of trouble. So let's see. Yeah, okay, here we go. And then, and again, guys, you know, I can't draw or cut a straight line to save my life, as you see. And, you know, you might have to cut a little bit. Yeah, see, this is what I'm afraid of. I'm going to screw this up. So, we'll do like so. Alright, so it's not too bad. And then we'll just cut along this line. There's not a whole lot to cut, thank the Lord. Alright, and then we're going to do this. Boop. And follow it the best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, I would love it if it could be perfect, but God knows. It's not going to happen. So again, you're just gonna do this, get that out of the way, and then up and down. So hopefully this will fit, and it should. Yep. Okay. So now we have to do two more. Two more. I promise. We're getting there. We are getting there. All right, and then just again, to be safe rather than sorry, let's find the bottom, which should be about here. Oh, shoot, but then that runs into... Okay, and you see I screwed that up, so hopefully this won't be a complete disaster. See, I can't. Yeah, this impression came up bad. Oh, and the other thing too, guys, is when you are doing this, if you have a big shot for whatever reason, and I don't know why, but I put a 110-pound cardstock behind the impression die to get the impression to come out a little bit better. And it worked, but yeah, you may have to do that. And again, I don't know if it's my machine, but yeah, so just be careful. And if it's not working the first time, just make sure to put something behind it just to give it that better, or that better of an impression, I should say. All right, and then we'll go up and then over. All right, so there's one. Now, obviously, the ones that have the white on it, I'll probably put on the side, but I'm not sure yet. Oh, this is the back. What am I doing? Yeah, see, this one is not all that great. This is the worst one of them. So I'm just going to use one of these as a template. And I'm probably going to do this one. So I'm just going to do this. And I'm rushing through it. So, you know, take your time. Do as I say, not as I do, as my mother always used to tell me. Oh, dear Lord, I'll tell you. But it's the truth. I never understood, I should say, why she said that. But obviously, when you get older, you understand a lot more. Oh, see, this is a mess. I can't see any of it, so we're just going to use this. And again, the cutting is horrific, but, you know, guys, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to do it this way. Oh. Again, please feel free to fast forward and get away from here. All right, we're done with that part. Yay! So this is definitely longer than the other ones, but it really does not take that long. From start to finish, it might take you 20 minutes to do this. So like this, when you find one and you can just kind of make it a little bit better, do that. Sometimes, which is shocking, you can see the print a little bit better on the front. So there you go. All right. Now I will suggest that you glue these on before you make the box, because it'll just make your life a whole lot easier. Just when you go to glue it together, and I will walk you through that. I'll show you how to make sure that you do it the right way. So we're just gonna glue these bad boys on. Now again, you can use tape, glue, whatever you prefer. I prefer the glue just because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room, and because I had to cut this out myself, the cutting is not that great. Therefore, yeah, see, okay, and I probably should have cut that one, but I didn't, so it's all right. And then get your towel or whatever you use. And obviously you're going to decorate this so you can cover up all the imperfections. Like, see how it's all off, which it is, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I don't want to keep you guys here all day. And it is going to my brother. I would never send this out if it was going to somebody other than family. They always get my rejects. But they always seem to love them, so. But no, I would never send that out to anybody in the world. Just to my family. And the dog will probably destroy it anyway, but that's okay. That's what it's for, right? Okay, so this one fits actually rather well. Alrighty. So, and I've been using the towel lately just because it really does save your hands. I mean, at the end of the day, from all the glue that I use. My hands look like they've been like chopped up and spit out, so this is very handy. Let's do the next one. So how are you guys all doing? Do we like this idea? I will say, oh, okay, so this is very long, so we're just gonna cut this. Probably not the best idea to cut it with glue, but really nothing I could do about it. All right. So I will say the feedback I got from saying about the dog treats if you don't have smaller kids honestly was massive. Like I got some really great feedback, and a lot of you really love the idea, so I am so happy. And I said in one of the comments, and it's the truth, like once a year I come up with a really good idea. If I'm lucky. Only happens once in a great while, but hey, you know, we'll take it. And it is the truth. I'm not trying to be funny. But that's, you know, once a year, it does happen. So I was very happy that I could be helpful to you guys and myself, because I've truly had no idea what the hell I was going to do with all of these goodies. And then I thought about it and I'm like, well, I don't want to, you know, overflood the kids, because there's my little niece and my little nephew. They're really not allowed to have a lot of candy. And, you know, I already spoil them enough. I don't want to... you know, their parents to be that mad at me. So I'm like, oh, I can't give them all to the kids. Although I'm sure they would love it. But yeah, so then I thought of the dogs, and I thought, oh, what a great idea. Because all, like, the whole neighborhood here has dogs. Like, I think every house on the street has a dog or a cat. So either way, I think I'll be good. I think they have more dogs than cats, to be honest. I do see a few cats running around the neighborhood, but yeah. So I thought, oh, what a great idea with the dog treats. I was like, ah, good. But then, obviously, when I was thinking about this one that I put together, I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, that's great for little dogs, but for big dogs, not so great. Okay, so here is where you want to pay attention. So this is going to be the bottom of your box. So make sure when you glue it, you flip it over so that the better part of the paper is on the bottom. Okay, so then you're gonna fold your flaps. And then this is where you want to figure out where you want the front and the back, because that's where you want to make sure, and I think I want this one to be my front, and then this one to be my back. So I'm going to glue those on first. So you're going to glue this here. Ooh. Okay, you're going to take this and you're going to, I don't really have to turn that, but you're going to line it up edge to edge. And then you're going to hold it down. And then wipe away that excess glue. Where is my bone folder? Here it is. Okay, and then you just want to rub this down until it, you know, gets with the paper. Oops. All right, and then this is the other one. So again, you want to make sure. Oh, wait a second. I want to make sure that there's no, yep, see, and make sure you flip it over, because I tend to go crazy with the glue. So you want to make sure that it's not seeping through and that it's going to fold. All right, there we go. Oops. Okay, and then line it up edge to edge the best that you can. And then you're going to fold it down. over it with your bone folder. Good to go. And then you're going to do the other ones. And you're just going to do this for all 4 pieces. Like so. Again, edge to edge. You're going to put that down. Turn it over. Make sure that there is no glue seepage. And it seems to be good. So now we're going to do this one. Probably shouldn't have worn a long sleeve shirt today, but it's freezing here. Okay. Sorry, I got my glue all stopped up. All right, and then again, edge to edge. And if you're not sure, just make sure you go to the one edge and then the other edge will kind of fall in place. If that makes sense. All right. And then if you see anything sticking up where it shouldn't be, just kind of rub it down, just not too hard that you rip it apart like I just did. All right. We are going to turn it over. And there you go, guys. Look how cute. So now we're going to fold it up. Oh, I probably should have told you. So each tab you want to go to not a tab on the other side. So this will go here, this will go here, this will go here. Got what I'm saying? Okay. So now we're going to take this and we are going to, let me see if I can get it in frame a little bit. We're going to glue it. Not too crazy, but just like we've been doing. And then we are going to put it together. So make sure that you line it up edge to edge. And then this will take a few minutes. I'm not going to lie. This is really going to probably be the most time consuming of putting this together because you want to make sure that you have it lined up. There we go. And that you are getting that glue to connect with that paper. See that? Everybody's probably like, oh my gosh, you're using so much glue. I am, but I like to use a lot of glue. It makes me feel like I got it and it's gonna be okay. So then I put it down and I just run over it. Again, be careful here that you don't push it right out of line like I think I just did. Did I? No. Okay, cool. So if you want to hold this just to, you know, give yourself that little extra help, that's fine. Any glue that's coming out, just kind of wipe it away. And then voila. And then you do that all the way around. So I will do this so you guys can see. But again, if you want to fast forward, go ahead. But basically this is it. You just glue it together and then you decorate your little heart out and put whatever you want on it. We made all those bows, so I'm probably going to put a bow like I put on the first one. So again, you want to line this up here and then make sure it's lined up down here. And then just hold it for a second or two. And then once you think it's stuck, there you go. You can go down and then you can see, isn't that, that is so satisfying to me. I don't know why. But it is. Okay. All right. Oh my. All right. Now we're gonna wipe some of the glue. That was a little much, but that's okay. Again, I'm gonna decorate this, so hopefully this glue you will not see. All right, now I'm gonna hold this, not too hard, but just a little bit, push it down or push down on it so that when I'm rubbing this to the other side, I'm not hopefully shifting it off, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I apologize for the noise. I am downstairs and I am doing laundry. So that is what you are hearing. The dryer and washer going cuckoo, telling me I need to do another load. Okay. So here we go. So now we have these two sides done, and then look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Oh, I forgot to fold this in. That's okay. So we're gonna do this one. And again, you can use as little or as much glue as you like. I don't know why, but I evidently am also a glue whore. And like to have lots of, that's a little too much, so let me just do this. There we go. And hopefully it won't seep out as much. Okay, now we are going to put that together and hold it, and then put that and hold it. Oh, look at that. Okay, so let's hold this for a minute, and then also press on this side so that you're pushing it in. Oh boy. Okay. And this is another reason why I love using glue, because if you put tape, wherever you close it is where it's staying. So there is no moving it around or anything like that. I don't know why this is not sticking, but probably because I'm not having enough patience, which, you know, hello. Do we not know who I am? Okay, so now we are gonna take this and we're just gonna push it down and pray that I don't move it off. That happened to me, I think with the French, was it? No, yeah, maybe with the French fry box. I was doing this on the inside and I must have been like going like this too hard, and I moved it right off of the thing and it glued and I screwed it up. I actually had to do a different one. I had to throw that one away. I was very not happy. So we're gonna try. Sorry. There we go. All right. And then if you're concerned about any of this, you can always come back around and put glue over this just to be, you know, extra careful if you want. All right. So now we're gonna do this side. Okay, and then that's it, guys. Your box, well, your popcorn box, I call it your dog treat box, is now put together. Yay! And you're happy. Yay! There we go. Whew, this glue. I love this glue. I'm using Barely Arts glue. I do like it a lot. But I will say there are 3 glues out there that really are, I think, identical to each other, which is oh, what is it? I can't even think. Art Glitter Glue, and then the Reptile. Now the only thing about Art Glitter Glue is there's an ingredient in the Art Glitter Glue that you cannot ship or store if it's really cold or really hot, or maybe both. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know with the Barely Arts, you can order it and it will ship any time of the year, which is great. I've never, ever, ever, and I mean ever, never, ever, had an issue with that glue. Never, not once. It has always performed. It's always been wonderful. So yeah, I really, this is the one that I grab for every time. But that's just my preference. Okay. So that's it, guys. This is how you make your your popcorn box. And we're calling it a dog treat. And I know it's probably very hard to see in your camera, but you can clear as day see the lines here. So it definitely resembles a popcorn box to look at it. Again, this is going to be my front. This is going to be my back. I'm probably going to decorate it very much like this one and give it to Bruno, who is my brother's dog here that I live with, and he's a big dog. So I will do these 2 for them. And oh, and in my last video, I told you I had the green one. I couldn't find this. I knew I had it. I just wasn't looking in the right spot. So I will put these pictures on Instagram, and I will also put these together once I get all the treats in and wrap it up, and put it on Instagram so you guys can see the finished effect. And then I just thought if you guys have anything that's like dog related or cat related, like I had these paws and this bow or bone, I thought that would be so cute wrapped around it. And then this one I have the heart with the paw. So I just thought that was super cute. These are huge, guys. Like, you can put so much stuff. Like, here is a 24-ounce cup of coffee, and look at all the room you still have left. So this box is massive. Like, you can definitely put a couple of big bones in here. I mean, obviously when you wrap it with the cellophane, you can wrap it so it stands up straight. But yeah, you know, whatever you want to do, if you even want to do it for the treats, I think would be adorable. And again, her paper does all the work. I mean, I didn't have to put any of this on here. Just the paper alone would have been adorable, like this one. But I think I'm going to put the purple, you know, things in here. Actually, I may change this if I can find something at the pet store. But I really don't want them to bite into the paper because that won't be good for them. So I don't know. And then maybe their parents can reuse these for something next year, or give it away as a gift to one of their neighbors. You know, whatever they want to do is fine. Once it's theirs, and they can do what they want, or they could throw it away. All right. So let me know what you guys think. I love this. I think it's such a great idea. It goes very well with the French fry box. So if you know somebody who has a little doggy and a big doggy, these are super duper cute together. But yeah, let me know if you're gonna do it. If you are, please tag me in your video or pictures because I would love to see it. Don't forget, this is a giveaway. What you have to do to win a $25 shopping spree over at Decorate Your Life is make sure you are a visible subscriber to both me and Sandy. Comment on all of our videos for this 13 crafts of Halloween and thumbs up our videos. And you will be put in a drawing to win, and there'll be one winner from my channel and one winner from her channel. So good luck, everybody, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Happy Monday.